What is up, guys? Steve here with Scotching Things. Why am I smiling with the news I gotta tell you? Oh my god, I've done a couple videos on our rental properties. We own 5 and we've been pretty lucky, and I've said that and I've knocked on wood, and I'm an idiot. How we lost like $6,000 in the span of a week and a half, let me tell you. They've been really good. Tenants have been good, no major issues, but you know you're gonna have major issues and you budget for it. That's why a lot of these get rich quick guys on YouTube, you just kind of laugh at them because they've got all their methods and their stuff and their ways of, you know, how you should do it and how they've become millionaires. We're doing this slow. Like I've said, we look at it as like an addition to our retirement fund, to have these properties for 20 some years, and then when we retire we can either sell them, they'll have been paid for, and to sell them or to keep them and continue to get the money, you know, the monthly rental, and use that as additional retirement funds. We don't know. I mean, we got a long way to go, but like I said, we've been fairly lucky, and I'm just bringing it to you because a lot of these people on YouTube, it's just all rainbows and sunshine, you know, on, yeah, investment properties are easy and it's a great way to get rich quick. Well, let me tell you how we lost like $6,000 in literally the span of 7 days. How did it start? First, had a huge ice storm, and had some trees come down, and we've been pretty proactive on tree removal on our properties because we see it as an issue, you know. A lot of these trees in this town are old, and they're just you're just asking for trouble. So property we'd bought this summer, we had 2 trees taken out right away. Cost us $1,000. We've got a good, and here's the thing, you need to make relationships with, if stuff that you can't handle yourself, you need to have relationships. So we met a tree guy last year. We've taken out 1, 2, 3, 4. We've had him take out 4 trees on rental properties and a tree at our house. And good dude. We get great pricing. And how do I know that? Because we've gotten other bids from other tree guys and tree services, and he's good. He cuts us deals. And anyway, with that, heating and air conditioning company stuff I can't do it. You know, do you know a good electrician? If the key is to, on the stuff that you don't know how to fix, find someone and get a good relationship with them, a good working relationship, so they know you're always going to call them, you're going to give them repeat business, and you know, they'll hopefully cut you a good deal. That being said, tree guy, so we've had him take out 4 trees on rental properties and 1 at our personal house. Well, ice storm happens, and thank God we took out the 2 trees at the one rental because it would have crushed the house. But at another property of ours, got lucky, huge tree in the backyard, came down, kind of tore up the gutters a little bit. So we'll have to get that taken care of, but the tree's got to come down. It could have been huge. So there's, you know, $1,200, I think, $1,300. It's a big tree, and that's cutting it down, grinding the stump, and cleanup. Not a bad deal. Bam, 7 days later, what happens? Furnace goes out in one of our rental units. This is the first unit we ever bought, the duplex, and we knew the stuff was old. We had it serviced and inspected before we bought them, and I don't know what's going on with that spot. had them serviced, knew it was coming, budgeted for it, yeah, but you know, it's going out. And here's the thing, the furnace has gone out. Had it looked at. Furnace is okay, but the board shorted out. And apparently you can't get this board anymore because the furnace is over 20 years old. So is it time to come out? Maybe. Had a couple bids, but then again, I know a guy and hopefully he'll take care of me. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. But that's how you spend like $6,000 in 7 days. How depressing is that? So that eats up your profit. I mean, and these guys don't talk about that. You know, your cash flow, holy shit. You know how long it's going to take to get, make $6,000 back? But it's things, like I said, we budget for when we have an emergency fund just for our rental properties because we know there's going to be issues that come up and we budget for that. So, but $6,000 is a huge thing to make up. You know, so these guys that talk about cash flow and their BRRRR method and this and that, and are you really prepared for those big expenses and those accidents? I think we do. Like I said, we plan for them. You know, we have a budget. We had a budget for taking out all the trees on the property because I said they're old, and like I said, we've already taken out 4. And there's 2 more, and this is one of the 2, and we just kind of caught it late, so it was going to come out, but now it's going to cost me gutters. I think I can fix the gutters. They're just bent up a little bit, but there was a plan to have this tree taken out anyway. Ice storm just happened before we could get to it. So furnace was kind of unexpected. Like I said, we kind of had planned for it. It was in our emergency fund. We always have an emergency fund for the catastrophic, and I would say this is catastrophic. Hopefully my guy can get me hooked up and maybe find a board for it, or I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Kind of a bummer, but that's the real stuff. That's the stuff that these guys, these big shots on YouTube, they don't tell you. You know, they sit in their fancy rooms. You know, if you watch them, I mean, they're super popular. The Stephen Graham, I think, and or Graham Stevenson, or whatever his name is. You know, Meet Kevin. All these guys on YouTube that talk a big game, and yeah, they're making a lot of money. But this is the reality. This is the reality. Getting into it, if you're doing it yourself and you don't have investors and you don't have money backing you up. These are the things you have to prepare for, because what if you weren't prepared for it and your furnace goes out and you don't have the money to put a new furnace in? Well, I mean, you have to. What if it was your own personal house? But this is a rental. These are tenants that, you know, you're kind of responsible for. There's a certain level of expectation of what you have to provide them, and heat is one of them. So, kind of a bummer. But that's how I spent $6,000 in like 7 days. Really kind of going into the holiday season really kind of puts a damper on stuff. But you know, that's why you have emergency funds, and that's why you have, this is not attached to our personal finances at all. Like, share, subscribe, guys, and I'll keep you informed on what the actual furnace costs. But thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.